Alright, I have a Haier 10.1 cubic mini fridge. A few days ago it was making a clicking noise, like every few minutes it would make, like a click click, and then like I said, a few minutes later it would do click click. I've never had this problem, so trying to find the clicking noise led to my refrigerator. So I was trying to go around the kitchen trying to find out what the heck that noise was, and I was doing my research, and supposedly it's called the relay. That possibly could be making that noise. In order for me to get to the relay, it is this black little box right there. So I have to figure out how to take that little black enclosing off to get to the relay. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Supposedly that part's no more than $10. Now you and I are both going to be learning at the same time how to do all this. So let's see. First, in order for me to try to get to this part, I need to take this off to get to the relay that's inside. This water tray here is in the way, so I have to kind of slide it off of this, and there's little brackets under here that's attached to this what is this little I forgot what this is called, but compressor, I think. So I need to slide it off of that, and once I do that, then we can try to figure out the best way to take this off. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. Alright, so now I took this out. So now we can see and get to this part that needs to come off. So the relay is under this. I'm going to go ahead and try to unscrew these just to see if it's connected to this, because I don't want to yank this off and then break all this. So just remember, when you unscrew things, how to put them back, okay? Because that's always important. So I forgot to mention, before you start any of these, make sure that you unplug your refrigerator. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew these, and then try to hopefully pop this off. There's a little tab like right over here, where, there it is, right here. I think I can put a little screwdriver there and just pop it off. So first things first, okay? Okay, as you can see, I unscrewed it. Sorry that the floor is a little dirty. I unscrewed it so that it's not attached to this this plastic piece here, so that it's easier to come off. Nothing's holding it back. I found little instructions over here, so I have a mirror, and I'm going to show you. Those are the instructions. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in on there. So it tells you, let's see, there you go. Now you can really see it. Most of these has instructions, so if you can see that, it'll tell you exactly where to put the flathead screwdriver, and what to do on how to take this plastic piece off. So my refrigerator has little instructions on how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and follow them, and I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so what I ended up doing was putting this under here, and you can see it kind of slid forward. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of wiggle all of this off. So I need two hands because it's a little, stiff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and take that off, okay? Alright, can you see that? Those instructions right there? Look at those instructions. Okay? Just take a good look at that. look at the arrows. Okay. All right, now that I showed you those instructions, according to those instructions, you are supposed to do this, okay? So watch. You're supposed to put this under here. That was the first instructions. Push down, and this is supposed to pop up, right? Now, I've tried that many times, so I'm pushing down. So the best way to do it is just go in here and pop this up. Hang on one second. Let me get this other tool that works just a little bit better. So I go in here and I pop it up. Okay. Now the very last instruction says to go from this side and go like in a curve. Go that way, like to pop it off. So that's not easy. Okay. Like I'm sitting here like trying to push, and it really isn't that easy. So whoever made these instructions, they're fucking retarded, okay? Like, this isn't easy. I'm not close to kidding, I feel like I'm gonna damage all of this, even including the wires. Like, that's exactly how it feels. So when this went through research and development before they put it on the market, they should really have tested this out, because this does not feel comfortable. I seriously feel like I'm gonna damage, you know, wires. I feel like I'm going to break this off. I feel like this whole thing is going to break off. It should be like a simple snap, but it doesn't. I feel like if I snap it, something's going to break. So whoever designed this, they need to be fired. They're freaking retarded. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try my hardest. I've been going at this for, like, I'm not kidding, an hour, because I feel like I'm going to damage this. Like, I don't want to put all my strength into it, and all of a sudden, now, instead of a $10 piece that I need to repair, now I need to redo all of this and get a whole new gadget. So, I've been kind of like wiggling it and checking to see if I broke any wires. So, I'm going to continue to do what those instructions on this side, right here on this little panel, I'm going to continue to do exactly what it says. But like I said, I am like putting a lot of pressure on this, and it just feels like it's wrong. It just feels wrong. But I'm gonna continue to do it. And I also noticed that this is part of this, so it's not attached anywhere else. So I went ahead and put it back on. It keeps these wires in place, so that I don't have to try to remember and rearrange where they were. So I'm going to go ahead and continue, but like I said, whoever designed this, they're fucking retarded. Alright, I finally got the cover off. This was not easy. Okay, I had to have some help because I was afraid of damaging all of these wires here. So, some freaking idiot moron. So remember, it looked like this. There's the instructions. Remember, the instructions were facing out like this. There's the two little pieces here. So this is how it looks like from a side point of view. Okay, so the wires went through here and in here and then like this. Okay, so you couldn't just slide it off like this. Okay, like you had to like wiggle and turn and hold on to the wires so that you wouldn't snap them. Okay, so once that came off, you know, after tedious work, finally that came off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to show you the part that I'm gonna try my hardest to zoom in here. Please forgive any shaking. So this right here, it's a little itty bitty piece, is the relay. So in order for us to get that out, you need to separate this whole unit. Now, do not take any of these wires out. And if you don't feel confident, take a picture. But in order to take it out, I separated a little bit. Sorry about that. I tried to pop it in. But anyways, so you kind of wiggle this out, okay? So once it's taken out, you know, be careful that you don't yank on it, because then all of these will come out and I have no idea where all the pieces should go. So I'm gonna try to turn this. You see, I mean, to try to get to this spot is freaking ridiculous. So this little white piece right here, it's a very small piece. So I'm gonna lift these two prongs right here. I'm gonna lift them towards me. And, well, before that, I'm sorry, I'm going to take this little wire out, because that's the only wire that's connected to this relay. So I'm going to take just this little wire out, lift these prongs, and then scoot this little piece out. So I'm going to try my hardest to put it on a tripod and do it so that you can witness it, okay? I'll try my best, okay? Okay, so now it's on a tripod. So, I mean, this is so, you have to have such small hands to get in here, and I'm already a petite person. So this is the wire right here that that I need to take off. I'm so afraid of like yanking it, you know, without having to damage things. So let me try that again, all right? I'm trying not to hit the tripod. There we go. So I yanked that out. Be careful, like I said, trying not to yank anything else out. Now I'm going to try to pull these two prongs towards me and then try to slide this out. So let me zoom out a little bit. There's such a tight spot here. There we go. And then keep doing it. Okay, so like I said, you just gotta, I got a little bit out, so you have to do it again. Just keep pulling this stupid little thingy forward. Ugh, it's such a tight spot, man, seriously. And the tripod isn't really making things easier for me. So anyways, you get the gist, okay? So I need to move the tripod, but I need to pull these little prongs forward, and this will slip right out, okay? So I'm going to go and do that, and then I'll show you how it looks like. Alright, so I got it, okay? So now I slip this out, alright? And if you can, try to leave it the way it is. And there's that little wire there until you order your part. Now, I don't know if you can see the numbers on it. But anyways, the numbers should be, you know, right here and right here. Now, I had already looked this up. You know, big surprise. This thing is made in China. Okay, so it's a piece of shit. Now, I looked up online, I typed in this, it is B as in boy, T as in Tom, 75-120. So I looked it up, and they discontinued this, okay? So, that pisses me off. And today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so everyone's off, so I have to wait for tomorrow to call the hire company and ask what is compatible, because they discontinued this. I looked up online, I looked up at any refrigerator store, Sears, you know, any place that sells friggin' relay hire parts, and this number does not match up, or it's been discontinued, or they don't make it anymore, because, you know, big whoopity-doo, it's friggin' from China. So, what I need to do now, like I said, is call the Haier company and ask what is compatible to this number right here. Okay? Now, I know that this is not working because it makes a rattle noise, so I'm going to try my hardest to see if you guys can hear it. So I'm going to try to put it up. I don't even know where the speaker is at, but I don't know if you can hear it, okay? Can you hear that? I don't know where the speaker is, but I'm going to try everywhere. So if you can hear that, supposedly there is like a ceramic disc in there, and if it's obviously too much, I don't know, something where it gets overloaded, it breaks and it shatters into little pieces. So this piece, when it was available, it's about $10. It's just really freaking hard to get. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find out tomorrow where I can get this little piece of shit thingy and pop this back in, and hopefully my refrigerator will start working. If not, then I'm seriously shit out of luck. If not, maybe it's a combination of this and this part, and I'm hoping that this part is not the problem, because I don't know where all these freaking wire, I have to do a diagram on, you know, draw it out and see where all these pieces go, and I really don't want to take all that apart. So I'm really hoping that this is just the only piece that's been broken. So, you know, replace this with a good US of A made product, and nothing from freaking China, and hopefully this won't ever happen again. Okay, so I will start videotaping again tomorrow once I find out where these, where the stupid little part comes from, or where I can get it. Alright, and obviously I will put the description in the link below, in the information below, so if you are having the same problem, then you can go ahead and get it from an online store. Alright everyone, the struggle is real, man. Okay, so you see this Haier model right there. You see that model and the size of my refrigerator where it says the total volume, okay? If you have this refrigerator made by Haier, do not buy this refrigerator. And let me tell you why. Okay? I'm going to go to my computer. Alright, so I called Haier. Okay? And this is right here, their number, because I'm in the United States. Here's the number for Canada. So Haier told me that they have, in order for me to get my part, my relay part, that they have two online distributors. One of them is called Encompass, and the other one is called let's see, Repair Clinic. Okay, so here is, let me zoom out, Encompass. All right, now I hand typed in right here, this is the part number. Okay, now I don't know if you're able to see this, but I'm going to, here's the little part right here. Okay, there, here's the part. Now I know you probably can't see the number right there, BT75-120 right there. So I typed that in, and here it is right here. Okay, no longer available. You see that? No longer available. Alright, so in order for me to get this little piece right here, this little itty bitty tiny piece of crap China-made piece, in order for me to get this one piece, I have to buy this entire kit. You hear me? Okay, so let me zoom out. So here we go. I have to buy this entire kit, which I don't need. Okay, I do not need this. I already have this. Okay, this is the part that was really hard to take off, where I thought I was going to break it. And these two are the pieces that I unscrewed. This piece right here is completely fine. This is the other part is called the capacitor. Okay, And I don't need that. All I need is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little white piece right here. That's all I need. But because you saw that they don't make it anymore, or it's unavailable, I have to buy this entire thing here. Okay? And it's $34.08 for me to buy this entire thing. Alright? When the little piece itself is about a $5 piece. Now, if you don't believe me, here are examples, okay? So here's one for $10. Alright, this one's $10. And, you know, you get higher up ones, the $20 ones. But here's another one. $10 right here, $10. Alright? Here's another one right here. This is the relay right here, and this is the other part that goes with it. And look, $10, okay? $10. Here's another one right here, $12. So that little teeny itty bitty piece, they're pretty cheap. Now, I don't want to be spending $34.08. So this is Encompass, one of their companies that sells this part for this particular model, the stupid model that I have, okay? Now, the other online store is Repair Clinic. Now, look at that. A whopping $45.65. And they, too, sell just this, okay? The entire freaking unit. Same thing, the entire unit. When all I need is this little teeny white piece. You cannot buy this little teeny white piece. Okay? That's this. You can't buy it without buying this entire thing. Okay? Now, there's some people out there that can afford it. I'm not one of them. Okay? I'm the one that can afford this little $10 piece. That's what I can afford. Alright? So, in order for you to get that little piece, you have to buy this whole thing. And this is my question. If I buy this entire kit just to replace this stupid little relay, and I open it up, and it's the exact same piece from China, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm going to be pissed that I had to buy, you know, this entire thing just to get the relay, the exact same relay from China, that's made in China. So I'm going to be freaking pissed off. Okay? Now, I got lucky. I went and I chatted. I called this, I definitely wrote a letter. But I went and chatted with a customer service agent, and he totally hooked me up. Okay? So, I'm not going to reveal his name, but, I mean, boy did he hook me up, okay? And he wrote down on his notes that Haier refrigerators are new to the market and that they're trying to get their shit straight. So I told them, you know, I told him, hey, in your notes, go ahead and let them know to sell the parts separately, because I don't need the entire unit. I don't need this entire thing. I don't need it. I only need that little part. That's $10. And this isn't including shipping and handling, okay? That's not including the shipping and handling, which is, you know, another $5 to $10. I don't know. You know, I don't have I don't have that kind of money. All right? Now, there's some people that do, and they don't mind spending that money, but I'm not one of them. So, since the guy hooked me up, I'm going to receive my part in 2 to 3 days. Once I receive that part, I am going to let the whole world, whoever has this model, know. Is it the same piece of crap number, or is it a different one? And if it's a different one, if it's a different number that you're able to purchase separately, I will let you know. I'm the guinea pig, okay? I'm the one that's taking it for the team, okay? So I'm going to let all you know, once I get the part, where to get that relay, or if it's the exact same piece of crap. And if it is, do not buy Haier. Do not buy Haier brand. Do not. Do you understand? Do not. Okay? So let's just wait 2 to 3 days. I'll videotape again, okay, and let you know. Alright, so my parts came in, and this is how it looks like. Now you can see there are 3 wires here, okay, 3 of them. And you look at this, and look at this mess. There's all this mess here, okay. So one of the guy that I spoke to at Hire Company sent this to me free of charge because of what I was going through, but this doesn't make it any better, okay? For anyone who has this model, it doesn't make it any better. You know why? Because this piece that I have been wanting, that costs $10 with any other refrigerator brand other than this one, this is the exact same number of this relay, the exact same number as this one, okay? The exact same number. So you cannot get this little teeny piece alone by itself. You have to buy this entire thing for $45 at those 2 online stores. So you have to buy all of this. So now I can go ahead and take this out and just, you know, pop it in there and replace it, or I can, you know, take all of this and replace it in there. So that, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Since I got this whole kit for free, I'm just going to replace the entire thing, okay? I'm just going to replace the entire thing, just in case, because I don't want something in there to be broken, put in the new relay piece, and then whatever's broken in there, you know, messes up this one, okay? So I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is, this is a brand new kit, and I'm going to take all this out. I'm going to try to take all this out and then replace it with this one, okay? And hopefully it'll start back up. If not, I'm just going to say fuck it and get me a new refrigerator, okay? Because this is ridiculous, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of draw everything out so I know where all the pieces go. So yeah. Alright, so I want you to see this. So I took this little cover off of that little black, remember this was, there's this black encasing, and then this kind of goes right here, you know, well, this way. So I opened up this encasing, and look at that. That's what broke. That's the ceramic part that people are talking about. So that's what broke. So I'm actually glad that the guy gave me this entire kit, because this is the part that I needed that was broken. Now, I don't know, you hear that? So I don't know if this is broken as well. I have no idea. But anyways, so this is the part that I needed to replace. So I'm very glad that the guy that I talked to gave me the entire kit. So this kind of sucks when it comes to trial and error. But yeah, so this is the part. I'm obviously replacing everything. The new one is down here. I don't know if you can see that. This is the new one. So this little black part I took off of this. So this is the old one. That's the new one. So I'm still rewiring, but I just thought maybe all of you should know there's that ceramic piece. So, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to continue to rewire, and hopefully this thing could be up and running, because my refrigerator stinks. Alright, so everything is in place. I turned on, I plugged it in, and it sounds fine, but you have to remember to put the tray back, because all the water started coming out. So yeah, put the tray back on first and then plug it in, and it seems to be doing fine. If there's any problems, I'll update you. I couldn't get this on. This is annoying, but whatever. The wires are separated and I can't click it back in, but whatever. It does its purpose. It kind of just encloses everything. That's the purpose of it. So, alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead, plug it in, and if there's any problems, I'll continue with the video. But for now, it seems to be doing fine. Alright. As you can see, my refrigerator is up and running. Everything's cold again and working. So, everything's working.